moves from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. Quarterback adapted. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Looking to throw, it's drones. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to throw it. Buying some time as he moves left. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And the defense just setting the tone right away in the first drive of the game. Quarterback scrambling, is able to get free, but they put a massive shot on him. I don't know if this dude can make it the whole game taking hits like that.
They'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense napping there. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job. Everybody staying home and then making a nice tackle.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to pass, it's Drones. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's got his man. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's caught. It's Green. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now, dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Paulo.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide again. Don't take a big shot.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The play action fake. Here's a heat. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Got it in the middle. It's Green. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Drones. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Hokies. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off-play action on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. Oh, he found a space on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Rushes on him. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the air. It's Drones. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Looking to scramble. The throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the air on third and short. Good timing on the quick out. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. To throw, it's Sellers. He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. Just like the end of the game, the first half can finish up with a defensive penalty, so there will be one more untimed down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And the Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49 after a good pickup on that play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, what a cut! There he goes! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Hokies are marching down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's first and 10. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Looking for room at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-lineman and linebacker.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Might be changing the route. They'll go back to the air on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
South Carolina, 17.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Gamecocks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And he puts through the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Here comes the heat. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
And what an inopportune moment to throw that INT. They're barely holding on to a lead here late in the game, and that's a situation, David, as a quarterback, where you've got to be so good with your decision-making and ball security. That mistake could really cost his team.
And this defense, that is just what they need. Man, you're down late in the football game, and now you get a chance to give your offense the football to go possibly take the lead in this game. Great job by this defense when they needed it the most.
Going to try to get it himself. Got a first down. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's a huge blow, man. You got a chance to go take the lead and put yourself in a position you know you can win the ball game. And now, instead of that, you turn the football over. Now you're trailing. The defense is going to have to do something special for you.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback making checks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Gamecocks hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Bennett. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
From the gun, running back on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Randall. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for room, it's Randall. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Clemson is quick to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to the ground with the running back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down the seam on the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Touchdown, Wolverines! Great job by the back on the option.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Making side adjustments here. Use the play fake, now to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you've got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Finding open areas. Ripping through the defense. Turning it on. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. Bring in the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clemson jumps to the line. On the run, it's Haynes. Nice move there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. Nice move there. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Hard running. Another broken tackle.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll run it from the gun. Creates a little room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Wolverines just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Extending the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The Wolverines need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The hand to the running back. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. There's a live football. He picks it up, still on his feet. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. The Tigers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the Wolverines pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced than a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide.
Touchdown, Michigan! They take the lead with the 6.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. And he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Catch in the middle, it's Klein. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Now the across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On the move to his left. Lets it fly. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense putting points on the board.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Dances away. Makes the catch. It's Morgan. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. On the ground, it's Haynes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Floating away. Catch in the middle. It's Simpson. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Unloads it left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good. especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Grab behind the line. It's Klein. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Trailing by a touchdown. Getting late in the 4th. And this is a huge, perhaps trying to get behind the defense. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
And this is a situation as a defense. The game's on the line. You got to know the situation. A completion over the middle of the field to the 10-yard line, I tackle him, I get him on the ground, the ball game's over. Ball thrown in the end zone, swat that ball to the ground.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another...